This activity is called Heavy or Light. It's an activity for the prep foundation level and it's based on measurement. So you would need buckets with handles, some other materials such as sand, water, rocks, feathers, toys, Lego, pasta, apples, whatever you can get your hands on really, with a range of weight and mass. So I would show the students the the buckets that I had pre-prepared and filled with these items, these materials. And I would first discuss and ask them which ones they think would be heavy and which ones they think would be light. I would remind them that there's probably a sand pit in the prep centre, and we could probably even go outside and pick up a handful of sand, so that we can kind of make an indirect comparison about whether they think the bucket of sand is heavy or light. So I'd ask them which do they think would be the heaviest of all, and then I would actually let the students have a go at picking them up and saying whether they think it's heavy or light, which is the heaviest and which is the lightest. We then discuss why, when the container is the same size, why such materials are heavier or lighter. As we walk around the school, I would encourage the children to find things that they could fill up the bucket with and predict whether it's going to be heavier or lighter, and ask them why again, see what makes up such heavy items. And then once we've filled a couple of buckets, I would get the students to arrange them in order from heaviest to lightest. There might be some discretions in who thinks something is heavy or light, maybe because, a child might have better strength than the next, but we'd touch on that as well. Language for this is heavier, lighter, more, less, bucket, materials that I mentioned, so sand, water, rocks, feathers, toys, Lego, pasta and apples, playground. Misconceptions could be that they think more means heavier. So I could disprove this theory by getting lots of tissues in the bucket and maybe getting one thick book such as a dictionary to show this. So I could disprove the theory and say it's not necessarily how many, but it's based on what it is. They also might get caught up on who thinks a certain element or material is heavy or not, again depending on the ability of the child. And that's it.